Today, we're exploring the fascinating history of the Comanche Empire, the dominant Native American power on the southern plains of North America during the 18th and 19th centuries. Join us as we delve into the origins, rise, and lasting impact of the Comanche people, often referred to as the Lords of the Southern Plains. Our story begins in the early 18th century. The Comanche people, originally part of the Shoshone tribes, migrated southward from the Wyoming region to the southern plains, encompassing present-day Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico, and parts of Colorado and Kansas. This migration was driven by their acquisition of horses, which transformed their society. The Comanche quickly became expert horsemen, revolutionizing their way of life. They adopted a nomadic lifestyle centered around hunting buffalo, which provided food, clothing, and materials for shelter. Their mastery of horseback riding and mounted warfare allowed them to dominate the southern plains and fend off rival tribes. By the mid-18th century, the Comanche had established themselves as a powerful force. They formed alliances with other tribes, such as the Kiowa, and engaged in extensive trade networks. The Comanche traded horses, buffalo products, and captives with other tribes and European settlers. These trade relationships strengthened their influence and expanded their wealth. The Comanche's prowess in warfare was legendary. They conducted raids on Spanish settlements in New Mexico and Texas, French traders, and later American settlers. These raids were highly organized, involving coordinated attacks and swift retreats, demonstrating their superior mobility and tactical skills. The Comanche also defended their territory fiercely against encroaching settlers and rival tribes. One of the most notable aspects of Comanche society was their decentralized political structure. Unlike many other Native American tribes, the Comanche were divided into several autonomous bands, each led by its own chief. This decentralized system allowed them to adapt quickly to changing circumstances and maintain a high degree of mobility. The arrival of European settlers and the expansion of the United States posed significant challenges to the Comanche. The introduction of firearms and new diseases, combined with increasing pressure from settlers, began to erode their dominance. Despite their resilience, the Comanche were drawn into a series of conflicts with the United States, known as the Texas Indian Wars and the Red River War. The Red River War of 1874 to 1875 was a turning point. The U.S. military launched a concerted campaign to subdue the Comanche and other tribes on the southern plains. Utilizing a scorched earth policy, the military destroyed Comanche villages, killed their horses, and cut off their food supply. The relentless pressure and resource deprivation forced the Comanche to surrender and relocate to reservations.